Let's wake up a bit. Alrighty then. We're gonna be watching Warcraft 2. We have a nice 2v2 featuring some amazing players. We have Mr. Madluster in red, Mr. Eternal Game in orange, Mr. Slowmage and Keron together in green and purple respectively. And they are all with me on the Discord right now, listening to my beautiful commentary. And this is it, we are live. We're playing Warcraft 2 in 2023. Such an amazing game, an amazing time to play Warcraft 2 indeed. Now our players have very standard openings. Everybody has built a hole so far, so that is quite surprising. And also everybody decided to go for a farm after their hole, which is very, very, very unsurprising as well. Now, this is where things could differ. You know you're on Discord still. Yes, I do. I'm trolling with you guys a little bit. You get to listen to my beautiful voice at the beginning of your game, don't worry. I'm not gonna give any detail. I'm not gonna say that Madluster already has a triple hole, so that's fine. I'm not gonna say it. Just kidding.
Yeah, you're not gonna say that the goblin for some reason has 4 holes when he's not even in the game.
Exactly. And I'm not gonna say that Slowmage is going Griffins. I mean, obviously. It's not something I would say. Yeah. Anyhow. Good luck and enjoy the games, guys. See you in a bit after, because the game has indeed started. I need to comment a little bit more accurately what is happening in front of your eyes, guys. You can see that everybody has peons or peasants, depending on their race. If they are humans, they have peasants. And it seems like we don't have an orc player in this game. So it is gonna be all humans and all peasants this time. Alright, I muted myself in Discord and they won't be able to hear me now, so we can actually discuss what exactly is happening. We have Mr. Madluster in red right here. He's starting with a 1 Rax opener and 3 footmans already. And he is partnered with Eternal Games. Eternal Games also has the 1 Rax, but he has a lot less footmans, and his footmans are kind of scattered a little bit because he's scouting. And at the bottom side, Slowmage has just found EGN, and EGN might actually lose a few peons. Maybe. How are these footmans going? Now it all depends on the targeting, and unfortunately, the damage grant was not the first one targeted, but this is gonna be resolved by Madluster saving EGN right there. Very nice reaction time for Madluster. There's a reason why Madluster is considered a great player. Or player. Player is a better way to say it. Anyhow, Madluster with the foot moon moving down there and gonna be finding the Slowmage. And he's gonna be going to attack that Rax and his footmans. Now he could hold the 2v3 choke point, which would be nice, but the problem is Slowmage can create more footmans. And yeah, the playa. Anyhow, Madluster is gonna be avoiding that fight because he sees there is a lot more footmans that he can chew, and this is why he's just gonna be moving out. Don't know if Truck's generally died or on drugs. I don't know, I'm just trying to keep up, man. Keep up with me. Alright, so we have a 2v1 choke blunt right here for Mr. EGN. Not Eternal Games, not a number. He's gonna be harassed, and he says, "I shall not be harassed," but no, he will be. He's getting slapped, and so he has to repair that blacksmith with everything he's got. But he only has 2 peons repairing. The third one decided to play cards, to play dice, and in the meantime, he has to make more footmoons. But the problem is, even if he gets more, he's still in a 2v1 choke point. In a reverse choke point, it's whoever attacks is in a number disadvantage. But look at that, the Madlustor is here, and Madlustor is gonna help. He's gonna kill those footmen attacking the blacksmiths, help giving EGN room to breathe. At the meantime, EGN is trying to push through that 2v1 choke point, and you can see how deadly that can be. That 2v1 choke point already grinded 2 footmen of EGN, and EGN has to hold that 2v1 choke point over here. And this is holding for now. EGN still repairing stuff. That farm cannot be repaired, although however. And if I was slow mage, I would definitely focus that farm, because why not? It would give me even more room to attack, and it would remove some food from the EGN. Obviously, EGN giving up on repairing the blacksmith. Is making a tower. I dislike that tower. I think the tower would be much better over here. The reason is you can repair your blacksmith that way, and the tower will still reach all the way. So it is what it is. And new peons will also pop down here. Yes, indeed, new peons will pop outside, which can give us a problem. And it looks like slow mage is pressuring EGN very much, and Madluster is soon gonna have to send his help throughout directly the base of EGN, because EGN is basically getting slaughtered. All these peons are getting killed. They're getting swords, pointy sticks at the wrong spots. And we can see how all these peons, all these peasants of Alterac are littering the floor, which probably will be and EGN is like, it's over, I lost too much, and he gives up. He just leaves the game. Madlustur trying to save EGN is like, oh no, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And Madluster is like, oh my god, I'm 1v2 now. What do I do? What do I do? Madlustor sending his footmen forward. Maybe he can snatch. Maybe he can kill slow mage. That would be a better way for him to actually stay in the game. The problem is his main gold mine collapsed, and the army of Keron is coming in, and over. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? Madlustor, what are we gonna do? And we are gonna get killed here. We have a lot of footmen though. We are fighting back, but even if he manages to push that back, I mean, what is gonna happen? What are the odds Madlustor can actually push that back 1v2? I don't know. I would say it's close to 10%, but there's a maybe 15% if we are generous. I mean, there is a chance for Madluster to be able to keep up with everything. Maybe, for example, if slow mage gets a random disconnection, and or if Keron basically yeah, I don't know, randomly dies for some reason. Anyhow, that's gonna be tough, but it is what we like. We like the tough things. We like the toughness, and all these footmen don't like the stuckness. That's for sure. All right, more footmen being produced by the Madlustur, and we don't have Knights technology yet, but we are researching the keep. This means that Keron is going to be the first player to get the Knights of the Realm. The magnificent horses of Dalaran are going to be stomping the lands. And Madluster loses one more peon, but that's okay. I guess it's Madluster. Maybe he can do it. I don't know. This is a 5v3 choke point, which is very, very detrimental to Madluster. Look at that beautiful choke from slow mage. There is no defending that choke point. This is absolutely going left and right super badly for Madluster. That said, he's found the base of slow mage, and he's going to be attacking him. The gold mine of slow mage has collapsed, and we don't have an expansion for slow mage, so slow mage is on a tick time bomb. But it's going to be pretty hard for him to stay in the game. But we can see that Madluster has finished the stables. He's going to be starting to make some knights eventually. That being said, he's being a little bit overwhelmed by the numbers of footmoons from Mr. Slowmage and Keron. EGN being dead, obviously, under the water. I don't know if Madluster can keep up. He just lost a keep This is actually huge because the kit gives you 10% more resources from your gold mines. This is absolutely terrible. What are we gonna do? Anyhow, Madluster making some knights. The Knights of the Realm. Actually, was I wrong? I wasn't. Okay. The Knights of the Realm from Mr. Madluster trying to fight off those footmen, those pesky humans, killing all the stuff that he had in his main base. He already lost a few farms and that beautiful keep that he just had finished. The tower here is being upgraded, which means that the Knights of Dalaran are going to be coming here to try and clean off that expansion. It's going to be nice. Knights cannot last. It is GG, says Mr. Paulo. Paulo obviously has a lot of theory knowledge about the game. He's very much like Nico, kind of, maybe a bit better even. He knows the theory. Obviously he knows that knights cannot bloodlust, which is very, very true indeed. Indeed. Anyhow, Madluster still mining quite efficiently though, and he has been scouted now by Slowmage. Slowmage, one footman here, is gonna be dying to the tower, but he died usefully, kind of, because he got the vision for his partners. He gave the vision to Keron, and the Knights of Dalaran will be short on notice to absolutely obliterate that expansion eventually. That's probably what Keron is going to be looking forward to do. Now we can see that every time Madluster leaves his base, he's getting attacked from the other side. Slowmage coming from the bottom, and as Slowmage always likes to do, as Nighttime always likes to do, actually I should say, Nighttime is a very, very enjoyer of the bottom part. He loves to come from your back and your bottom, and that's what Nighttime does. But anyhow, we can see that Slowmage is moving in the base of Madluster, and he finds some beautiful knights everywhere that he's going to be slaughtering because he's outnumbering them for now. Madluster still keeping up with the knight production. I do love that. The problem is he actually lost his knights moving forward, and he has not managed to stop Keron from mining, which is a bit unfortunate. And now we can see that he's getting crippled because he's gonna start losing some farms. The problem is he has to keep up with 2 players, and his production has to be on spot. Does he have the resources to keep up with all those Raxes? Maybe. We have 4 racks producing, and we do have kind of a lot of peons for Madluster, so it looks like he will be able to keep up for at least a while. The problem is he did lose a few, and Keron is untouched. So Slowmage, being touched a little bit, still has a bunch of peons mining, and you can see that the pressure is still on. He still keeps sending footmen forward, and even though Madluster is a 1v2, those footmen are still gonna hurt. You can see that slowly they will grind the life of these knights, making it a little bit unfair for Madluster to fight against Keron, because Keron, with that untouched economy, is gonna struggle to keep up. That being said, Madluster definitely has a very hard game on his hands. He still sends everything he can to Keron every time he has the chance to do that. The problem is, you can see Slowmage is going to start hitting his farms, and that means Madluster needs to make some knights. Obviously, it's a very simple solution. You need more army, and you can see that the knights are actually going to move back to defend the farms because he cannot allow himself to get crippled even more. Now you can see that he's trying to expand a lot more. You can see that those knights are going to be scouting everywhere, trying to find those things, and the mages did find the expansion. The mages are going to be unseen by Madluster, and they're going to start killing those peasants. But the problem is, peasants have finished mining, so if the target was given away a long time ago, it might actually miss. No, it wasn't. So now he's going to kill all those peons pretty efficiently. I mean, he killed 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 peons. No, before this was 8. Yeah, 8 peons, 8 peasants killed from Madluster. That's kind of a big deal, because you can see that Keron is still untouched, unfortunately. And I do like what Madluster is doing. He's roaming the map from the bottom here, trying to find a weak point in the base of Keron. He's going to find that mine, which was not defended yet, but now he's given it away with that footman. You can see the knights are quick to react. Keron is going to be on point over here. Now you can see that the farms of Madluster have been given up by Slowmage. Slowmage is going for the more juicy stuff. He's going to start hitting those Raxes. But But, and I do mean the body part, we can see the Knights of Madluster going inside the base of Keron here from the expansion. Keron had his Knights over here waiting for that. So he's gonna be just safe. Nothing is threatening the Keron. Keron is unstoppable! What is gonna happen? I don't know. It's 2v1 anyhow. Madluster trying to make it as much of a good watch as possible. But you can see it is still a struggle. 2v1 is never gonna be easy. Especially when you're playing players of the caliber of Mr. Slowmage and Mr. Keron, who are maybe not the very best of the ladder over here, but they are definitely not the very worst, that's for sure. They are quite good indeed. And that blacksmith is falling down. Without a blacksmith you don't have knights. Without knights you don't have knights. And you do want some knights. It is what it is. Blacksmith fell. Blacksmith exploded. Blacksmith is no more. So without a blacksmith, no shiny armor, no shiny horses. Without the stables, no horses. Without the blacksmith, no armor. And so because of that logic, we don't have knights anymore. Madluster trying to expand here, but there's a flyer right above. Oh no. Still in the game, still trying to stay in, but I mean at this point, this is a rip. He finally hits the main expansion of Keron, but Keron has moved all of his peons here. Oh no, he did hit a few peons, killed at least 4. That's a good hit for Madluster, but the problem is it won't make a difference. Madluster doesn't have the peons. Still trying to get some gold, still trying to be that guy. But he's facing mages and knights and footmans from Slow Mage. Look at those tides of footmans, those swordmen. GG is called. Madluster giving up and calling it a game. Now let's have a look at those screen, that beautiful screen where you can see that the economy of Keron was indeed untouched, but Madluster is the 123 unit produced. That is very nice, and look at that efficiency. He actually killed 1 more unit than he produced. That's actually quite good.